Hello everyone, Catherine Keller here. Today I want to share with you one of my very favorite marketing tools that I use every single day. It's actually the first thing I log into when I turn on my computer every morning, and that is Hootsuite. A lot of you have been introduced to Hootsuite in prior webinars that you've had with me. Some of you use Hootsuite before even talking with me, and some of you use other automated systems. There are a lot out there. In fact, Facebook now, you can schedule your posts at a later time within Facebook, but I still use Hootsuite even on Facebook just because I like everything being centralized into this one location. It's very, very, very convenient. So when you log into Hootsuite, it's going to ask you to add your social networks, which these are the social networks that are allowed on Hootsuite. I have not yet found any of the automated systems that will allow you to pin at a later time. For your Pinterest page, I'm hoping that comes up soon. But for right now, these are what are allowed on Hootsuite. So when we go in, the main thing that I use Hootsuite for is to publish at a later time. And I love doing that because you can see I've already started scheduling my Twitter updates and my Facebook updates for next week. I love being able to look at my entire week in one shot to make sure that I have a good variety of information, that it's not all just articles leading back to my blog, that it's not all just quotes from different Twitter quotes I like to do, or I like to pin Pinterest pins on Facebook with inspirational quotes on them as well. So I can make sure that I have a really good balance throughout the whole week of keeping it different so that it's not the same old time after time. Now, even though I love scheduling all this in advance, it wouldn't be social media if you weren't being social. So you still have to make sure that you have the spontaneous tweet updates, that when you're at the hairdresser and something funny happens, or a picture that you take with your kids and you add it to Facebook. That is what makes you human. I have seen Twitter platforms, Twitter accounts, where it's just, you can tell it's very automated. They're not interacting with other people. It's just their posts that they have scheduled out, and that's the end of that. And that is not what social media is about. So my disclaimer in teaching you or showing you all of this is that yes, it's a great asset, but please, please make sure that you find a happy balance between still being interactive, engaged online, and using your Hootsuite to get a good foundation going. Now, the other reason that I absolutely love scheduling in advance is because of the weekends. Weekends are the highest engagement with both Twitter and Facebook. People are more likely to be on, reading articles, retweeting, commenting on Saturdays and Sundays than they are on anything else. But not surprisingly, the number of tweets, the number of posts that people are making on the weekends are drastically decreased because everybody is busy. So we have time. We're not from a business standpoint, thinking about business when it's on Saturday and Sunday and posting business posts. We may be posting more personal things about being out at our kids' soccer game, but as far as business goes, we're missing out on that window by not posting about our business on the weekends. And so I really encourage you, if nothing else, to use the automated system just for the weekends. Get your weekend posts scheduled for your business when people are more likely to be on and looking and searching and engaging. It's very simple to add a post. Those of you who know me know I can't type and talk at the same time. So you just type in whatever you want to post. We can add a link to their website, to your blog post, whatever it is you are wanting to lead them back to. And Hootsuite will shrink it down for you, which is nice because we only have 140 characters available on our Twitter updates. We can add photos, we can add documents here, we can add which social media sites we want this to go to. For instance, if I want this to go to my Twitter and my Facebook page, or maybe I just want it to go to one or the other. Because I added Facebook in, Hootsuite recognizes that we have a link in here. Therefore, Facebook always puts an image or tries to put an image with any of the links that you post. So you can go through, pre-select which image you'd like to use with that link, and then we can schedule it. Now there's a couple of different options for scheduling with Hootsuite. One of the newest features that they have is auto schedule. Now auto scheduling only works if you want your tweet or your post to go out that day. And you can select it to be on. It takes away all the other options, because what it's going to do is going to determine, based upon your followers and your fans, when is the best time to post that post. So if I click auto schedule, it may schedule it at 4 o'clock this afternoon, even though it's 1 o'clock right now. It may not schedule it till 9 o'clock in the evening. So it is a nice little feature, but because most of the posts that I am creating, I'm not usually posting that day, I usually schedule mine several days in advance. So that auto schedule is not available if you're scheduling outside of today. So let's say for this test post, I want it to go out on Monday at 11 o'clock in the morning. So we're going to do 11 a.m. and next Monday is the 26th. And so I just click schedule here. It will show up in my calendar, Monday, November 26th at 11:10 a.m. I have a test post going out to both my Twitter and my Facebook page. I can go through and edit if there's something I decide I need to change or adjust. I can always go back and edit that then. So that is the biggest feature that I use Hootsuite for. But another great feature is these keyword searches. Well, let me step back here for a second. I can pull all of my Twitter in, which I do, and I can interact with people right here on this page. So this shows my Twitter feed of all the people that I follow. This shows any mentions and interactions that I'm getting. This shows any of the tweets that I have sent recently. So obviously, for instance, right here, I could reply to that. I could retweet it right inside of Hootsuite. I don't even have to log into my Twitter account. It's the same with the Chumkubo Designs Facebook page. Right now, I only have wall posts set up, but I can comment. I can engage with people right there. The only thing I don't like about Facebook is currently Hootsuite does not show the number of shares, which if you've been on any of my webinars, you know that shares are very important. So hopefully Hootsuite might get that integrated at some point. Now this is a very fun feature that I like to use in setting up in finding out what's going on in the Twitter world on topics that are of importance to me and important to you as well. So I can set up these different hashtags. You'll see I have a hashtag for marketing, Facebook, Twitter, and motivation/quotes. So what it will do is it automatically searches all of Twitter for these hashtags, and at any given point in time I can take a look at it all at once. So if there's maybe an interesting article that's come out on Facebook and somebody uses the Facebook hashtag, like this one right here, then I can engage, interact, or find out what's going on. If you have, let's say, and you can only have 4 streams in one page, but you can have a lot of different tabs up here. So let's say we're adding a new tab, and we're going to add some streams. Let's say you're in the beauty or style industry. So we want to add a keyword, let's say for instance, we wanted to add style, we could add that and we could create a stream with that. Or we could do a word search for just simple words, lists, any of those different options you can put on this page with your Twitter or your Facebook, and have that show up just like my Twitter page does as well here. So that's a really nice feature for keeping track of what's going on in the Twitter and Facebook world. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to email me or contact me, because I would love to help you with that. But again, Hootsuite, it's a really great tool to use. Don't overuse it in the sense that you are not being sociable, but do use it so that you can make sure your posts are getting out on a schedule and during times when you might be busy, but other people are really engaging and interacting. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this video today. I really appreciate it, and I can't wait to share with you in the next video.